Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video we're talking all about skincare worth the splurge at Sephora in anticipation for the spring sale that's coming up very soon. I will put all the sale dates in the info box down below because I don't know them off the top of my head, but without further ado, let's get into what's actually worth buying at Sephora. So I'm gonna be honest, a lot of the things that I'm about to talk about I don't actually have with me right now because I've really been focusing on decluttering a lot of my collection. So a lot of the stuff I don't have with me, so I'm gonna put pictures of them on the screen so you can see what they actually look like. But the first thing that I think is personally worth the splurge is the Fresh Soy Cleanser. I love this cleanser. It smells like cucumbers, just super fresh and just wonderful and spa-like. So the scent is 10 out of 10 in my opinion. The ingredients are uber gentle. I remember using this cleanser over the summer when my skin was having a moment because of the humidity, and it really helped to calm my skin down, not exacerbate any issues, not dry my skin out or anything, because you ultimately want to have a cleanser that has really gentle ingredients regardless of your skin type, because you want to have something that's not going to strip your skin dry, not going to strip the natural oils and microflora off your skin, nothing is going to damage your skin, but you still want something that's going to adequately cleanse your skin, and this cleanser fits the bill. Similarly, the First Aid Beauty Cleanser is really bomb. I loved that cleanser for such a long time and I was so sad when I finally ran out. This is a cleanser that my mom uses and she absolutely loves it. I've gotten so many members of my family hooked on it because it is just that good. It's unscented from what I can remember. It has a very creamy sort of like moisturizing quality to it, which I think is really nice to find in a cleanser. So that one is also really good. And the other cleanser I think is worth the splurge is the Purity Cleanser. This one's kind of a tricky one because if you have extremely sensitive skin, this cleanser might not be a good idea for you because it has a lot of essential oils in it, which I know, coming from me, to hear me say, oh, this cleanser has essential oils in it, which are super bad for your skin, but I still use it. Listen guys, sometimes the formulation just works. So the Purity Cleanser works amazing for my skin. It's just so gentle and yet it really takes off your makeup exceedingly well, including really stubborn mascara. So the Purity Cleanser is another one that's really worth the price in my opinion. But if you have extremely sensitive skin, just err on the side of caution. Maybe do a spot test first before you like put the whole thing on your face and see if it irritates your skin because it does have a lot of fragrance in it. Finally, the last cleanser is a green tea cleanser from Neogen Dermalogy. Amazing cleanser. It's a foaming cleanser. It smells like green tea. It has little green tea leaves at the bottom of the bottle, which I think is a really cute concept. You'll notice a trend with all of the cleansers that I talk about. I want them to be hydrating, I want them to be gentle, and I want them to not be stripping of the skin. And so all of these cleansers fit the bill. Next, we're gonna get into some moisturizers and some sunscreens that I think are worth it. The first one is a pricey beast. It is the Drunk Elephant Bee Hydra Gel Moisturizer, Gel Serum, Gel Moisturizer, I don't really know what it's called, but it's the Bee Hydra Moisturizer from Drunk Elephant. I had a little sample size that I got in a kit and it was so loved by me. I absolutely love that moisturizer. It literally feels like a drink of water to your skin. I absolutely love the way it laid underneath my makeup and underneath my other daytime moisturizers and my daytime sunscreens. So that moisturizer is a major win. It is very pricey. I do think it's worth it though because I've never quite found a moisturizer that feels just the way that the Drunk Elephant one does. It's such a unique texture to it. It literally just feels like a cool, tall glass of water on your skin. Really unique. I don't think it's enough if you have dry skin, but if you have oily skin or combination skin and you're worried about moisturizers being too emollient on your skin, try the Drunk Elephant one. I think you'd really like it. The sunscreen that I think is super great is obviously the Josie Maran SPF 47. This is a product I do have with me because it is a holy grail product. If you have dry skin like me and you're looking for glow, I am wearing the sunscreen on my skin right now and you can see just kind of the radiance it leaves on my skin. I do have a luminous blush on, but everything else is like just this stuff. Really bomb, super hydrating. There is a tiny amount of fragrance in it, but it's near the end of the ingredients list, so I'm not too concerned about it. It's SPF 47 with physical sunblock ingredients. They don't irritate my skin, which is really nice. So yeah, the Josie Maran SPF 47 I will continue to go on and on about. The next sunscreen that I think is worth the splurge is the Pharmacy Green Screen Sunscreen. It is such a wonderful lightweight sunscreen and I went through 2 bottles of it I think and it was just one of the best sunscreens I've ever tried. It is only SPF 30, but just the texture of it is something so unique and so wonderful for the summertime because it isn't super heavy on the skin. The Josie Maran SPF 47 can be a little bit heavy on the skin, I'm not gonna lie, a little bit greasy, but the Pharmacy one is really amazing. And again, the Pharmacy sunscreen only has physical sunblock ingredients, so if you're like me and you're sensitive to chemical sunscreens, give it a try. I think you would really like it. Next up, we have masks and lip products. So the first mask that I think is such an amazing mask is, of course, the Egg Cream Mask from Too Cool for School. This is a sheet mask and it is a little bit pricey, but I do think it's worth the money because it really does plump up my skin and make my skin look so soft and radiant in the morning. This has really fantastic ingredients. It has a tiny amount of fragrance at the very end of the ingredients list, so again, I'm not too concerned about it, but the ingredients are bomb. It has niacinamide, sodium hyaluronate, glycerin, really hydrating ingredients, stuff that's going to improve the appearance of your skin in terms of evenness. So I really recommend this mask for all skin types. Additionally, the Sephora Honey Sheet Mask, such a good mask. It has honey in it, and honey is one of those powerhouse ingredients that does so much good for your skin. It's a humectant, so it draws moisture to your skin, and it also has great antimicrobial properties, and so it helps to fight acne. It has a great sensory experience to it. It's a very saturated wet mask, which I really like in my masks. Like if I pull out a sheet mask and it's kind of dry, I'm gonna want to return it because that's just not the experience I'm looking for. I'm looking for like a goopy, soaking wet mask. In terms of lip products, I have an outstanding lip mask to talk about. This is the Bite Beauty Agave Lip Mask. It is absolutely incredible. I have turned my back on the Course lip butters. I've turned my back on every single other lip treatment I've ever tried because this one just takes the cake hands down. This one is extremely thick, but somehow if you apply a very thin layer, it layers beautifully under lipsticks, under lip glosses, under lip liners. It just makes everything glide on so much smoother. It preps the lips really beautifully, and it is so hydrating. Because it is so thick, when I put it on at night and I wake up in the morning, it's still on my lips. It's still hydrating my lips. So this is an amazing mask. I have bought so many of these to keep in all of my purses, backpacks, on my nightstand, in my bathroom, because I can't live without this. And then of course this wouldn't be a video of mine if I didn't talk about the Dior Lip Glow. This is technically a makeup product, but I consider it kind of skincare because it is a lip balm for your lips. It does have SPF in it. It doesn't say it on the tube, but I'm 99% sure it does have SPF in it. I have mine in color 001 Glow Pink because this is just the classic color that works really well. It just makes your lips look so juicy and plump and hydrated, and it does actually hydrate your lips, which is really surprising because most lip products are quite dehydrating on your lips, but this is really hydrating. And then lastly, I wanted to touch on two hair care products. The first one being the Nirvana White Dry Shampoo. Absolutely incredible, by Elizabeth and James. Like if I were to be stranded on a desert island, I would probably take that dry shampoo with me because my hair always looks good when I'm wearing it. It also smells so good. I get so many compliments from people being like, what perfume are you wearing? And I have to say, it's my dry shampoo. So yeah, that's a bomb dry shampoo. It doesn't leave much of a white cast at all, which is saying a lot because I do have dark hair, and so a white cast is something that I deal with pretty often with dry shampoos, but this one doesn't leave much of a white cast if you really just work it into your scalp. It smells incredible. It absorbs oil like no other. It gives volume, which is really awesome. So take my word for it, amazing dry shampoo. And then finally, the thing that I can accredit the softness and the silkiness of my hair to is the Briogeo Don't Despair Repair Leave-In Conditioning Mask. I think that's what it's called. That hair mask has done wonders for the softness and the shine to my hair. It comes in a giant jar, and I have barely gone through mine because a tiny bit goes a very long way with this conditioner. You just slap it on your hair during your shower and then rinse it off at the end, and your hair will literally be so hydrated and so soft and so shiny after using that hair treatment. I use it about once a week, I would say, and it's plenty for my hair. You can see my hair is really healthy, and I do flat iron it from time to time. Like today I did straighten my hair, but my hair looks like it doesn't have any heat damage to it at all because I do use a heat protectant and because I use that Briogeo deep conditioner on my hair religiously. So that's it. Those are all the products that I think are worth a splurge at Sephora. If you missed a product or you wanted to know more about a product, I'll put all the links in the info box down below for you to go check out, and I'll have them linked to Sephora so it's really easy to shop during the sale. I would recommend to start making your list now as opposed to later, because when you shop the Sephora sale, there are going to be a ton of deals and a ton of savings, and so you're going to want to go completely buck wild and put everything in your cart. But just remember that you have a goal in mind. You're going to go in, get a certain amount of things, and leave. It's easy to impulse buy things when they're on sale, and to be honest, it's only 15% off, which really isn't that much savings. So my recommendation to you, in order to not lose your mind when you're shopping the Sephora sale, is first of all, don't go into the store during the sale, because the stores get really hectic and crazy and things can be out of stock and you may lose sight of what you're trying to get and you may be sidetracked by other stuff. And you know, by the checkout, the little aisles that you have to go through to get to the checkout that have all the little baby products, you know what I'm talking about. Those always get me. So avoid the stores if you can. And second of all, before the sale even starts, make a list of everything you're gonna buy and stick to the list. Just go in, get your stuff, and leave. So that's it for this video. Thank you all so much for watching and spending this time with me. I hope this was informative and you learned what skincare I think is personally worth the splurge at Sephora. Of course, there are a lot of skincare brands that I haven't tried yet, which is why these aren't on the list. So if I haven't tried a product that you think I should try that's worth a splurge, please let me know in the comments down below. I'm always looking to try new hot products. So yeah, that's it for me. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!